Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a full-time data scientist who has a huge interest in makeup. Today we're going to talk about the Sephora recommendations. There's a Sephora sale from August 14th to August 23rd. You have the deal of if you spend $100 you get $20 off, and if you spend $75 you get $15 off. So basically like 20%. And if you are interested, please just keep on watching for what I'm going to recommend. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate that. So for online purchase, you can just simply use the code WELCOMEBACK to redeem this sale promotions. But for online, you can only use this code once, whereas in store, you can use unlimited time. The first thing I'm going to recommend is the Tacha the Dewy Skin Cream. This cream is really hydrated. It's more like, it's compared to more liquidy formula, it's more like a really dense cream formula. Because it's almost the autumn and winter time, and it tends to be really dry, and this cream can really help to hydrate your skin. The highlight ingredient for this cream is the Japanese purple rice, and it's more great for normal to dry skin type. If you have oily skin, this might be too hydrated for you, or you might feel a little bit oily. So this is the great recommendation for normal towards to dry skin. And one of my friend who has more oily skin, she loves the Belif, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. And I think because I'm not oily skin, I thought based on her recommendations, I think this might be a really great moisturizer cream for who has the more oily skin. And the next thing I'm going to recommend would be the foundation. And I think whenever there is a sale, it's a really good time to restore or purchase some really luxe product. And for the foundation, my recommendations would be the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation with SPF 20. And just for personal reference, I'm actually using the color 120 or the 130. This foundation gives you like if you apply for one layer, it gives you a really natural light to medium coverage. But if you want to build it up, it's definitely doable. You can almost build to medium to full coverage. This foundation will give you a very natural finish, and it lasts the whole day. Like I literally did the test. It looks like pretty good when I just finish my makeup, and by the time after 8 to 10 hours when I come back from work, the skin looks equally good, and that's why I think this is really worth the money. And next up, I'm going to do the recommendation is the concealer. And for the concealer, I really recommend the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. This concealer gives you a full coverage. It says it gives you a full coverage, but personally, I think it's more like a medium to full coverage. And it has a really natural finish, which means it's not too matte, or it's not like, but it gives really hydrating effect. And I really like that there are like tons of shades. I think there are like 27 shades or 26 shades in total. It has a pretty good shade range as well. And for the bronzer, I have two options. One and they both from Fenty. One is more cream product, one is like a powder product. And for the cream product, I really like the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. It gives you it's really easy to blend. It gives you a pretty natural finish, and you can easily layer it up. I really like the formula of it. And for the powder product, I recommend the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer. And this bronzer, I like the skin tone. Like there's like so many different options for if you prefer slightly warmer undertone or you prefer like slightly cooler or neutral skin tone. It has like pretty broad shade range. And also it's really easy to blend. And in Sephora, there's a super high review for this powder bronzer as well, and so I really recommend this bronzer for you guys. And for blush, I have two options. One is from Shiseido. It's the Minimalist Wicked Powder Blush. This it's more like a powder. It's like a cream, and then you blend it. It comes to a powder finish. I heard from Andrea Lee, and she highly recommends the color Sonoya. And this is on my wish list as well. I might purchase this time. And the other one is from the Patrick Ta. It just got releases. It's called the Major Beauty Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. This blush has two sides. One is powder and one is cream. You apply the cream blush first, and then you apply the powder on top of it. Oh, sorry. Actually, it's the opposite. You should apply the powder first and then apply the cream on top of that. This blush is like not like all the other blushes. It's like the way you apply it would be absolutely complete the opposite way. And I heard great reviews of this blush duo as well. And for this sale, I think I'm going to pick She's That Girl, the soft pink one. But they also have like a more coral orangey one and a more berry and a bronze nude. It depends on your preference. But personally, I would take the soft pink. And for eye colors, for eyeshadows, I have two options. And those two I think are all really daily friendly. One is from the Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Eye to Mesmerize Cream eyeshadow. For this eyeshadow, it's the type of one color look. Like you can just use simply one eyeshadow and then blend it onto your eyes and call it a day. This gives you a really natural finish and it lasts through all day. But if you have oily lids, I would recommend to prep first, because I do hear this product creases on some really oily lids. Personally, I don't have oily lids, so this product actually, after I blend it, it lasts me for the whole day. And for the color, I recommend, I really like I have the Oyster Pearl, and it used to call the Marie Antoinette, and this color is like a shimmery, not really shimmery, it's like a bronzy look. It's really natural and slightly towards to the cool taupe kind of color. And for this sale, I'm going to pick up another color called the chocolate browns, and it used to call the Mona Lisa. This color is slightly deeper than the sorry, I just can't remember the new name, Oyster Pearl. It's slightly deeper than the Oyster Pearl. This is more like a chocolate deep browns the look. And I think, because I really like the formula, and I think I would try the new shade for the chocolate brown. Another recommendations I have is from Natasha Dinoda. I really like their formulas. At first, I really like their larger palettes formulas, but recently the 3 ones she released for the mini ones are really good as well. So those are the ones I'm going to recommend. If you want everyday kind of wearable palette, I would recommend the mini Glam eyeshadow palette. It's more like an earthy tone, so it's pretty everyday friendly. And if you really want some kind of color, not too much a pop, like slightly pink or slightly like a darker green color, I would recommend the Mini Retro. I do have this palette and I really like it as well. I think for me personally, I would call it like everyday friendly as well, because if you just like blend a very sheer type of color, it can last you throughout the day, and the colors are pretty spot on as well. And I really like the shimmery color on this palette, and it really gives you a pop. It can easily transfer the day look into a night look. And another one I really recommend would be the Mini Gold. For the Mini Gold, it's more like a colorful one. It's not something like I would call it a daily friendly, but if you are newly into color, you want to try different colorful looks, but you don't want to go too over the way. And I think that one is a really good one. It's a combination of like gold and green, and give you a pretty sophisticated look, and I really like that palette as well. And for the lipstick, this time I'm going to try the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lipsticks in the color Miranda May. It is a bright coral pink. I think I used to have a little sample of this color in a gift like complimentary, and I do like this color a lot. That's why like this time I actually want to try her formula in the hot lipsticks. I did try her Matte Revolution and her Kiss and Lip formulas, and I do like both, and this time I just want to try this color and this formula to see like how do I like this line. And another recommendation I have for you guys is from Gucci. It's the Gucci Satin lipstick in the color 200 Blaze of Noon. I was staring at this color for a long time. This is the perfect kind of pinky nude. I saw a lot of YouTubers actually really in love with this color, and this is their absolutely favorite. And it almost looks stunning on every skin tone and like skin color as well. That's why for this time I might grab this one. This one is quite pricey. It's $55 for a lipstick, and I think it's really a good opportunity for you to take the advantage of this sale, because it's quite pricey for a lipstick. And then for the lip gloss, I actually really recommend the Pat McGrath Lab Mini Gloss. I think this gloss formula is really great. I have a small sample of this lip gloss before, and I do really like their formulas. And the one because one of their full size lip gloss is $38 or $33. I can't really remember. but there's a bundle with 3 deluxe size of lip gloss and you pay 33 Canadian dollars. I think this is a great deal, and it's originally worth $33.75 and it sells for $33. And if you can take the advantage of let's say 20% off, it's almost like 20% off, that would be like an extra great deal. And for this time I think I'm going to buy the Sunset Seductions or the Skin Show Nude with the slightly deeper version. And for the setting spray, I actually have one recommendations, and one is the one I actually want to try. The first one is from the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I really like this. You can use this to set to prep your skin, and because this mist is ultra fine and it's like barely there kind of feeling, I went through one bottle pretty quickly. And another thing I really like this is like it's not just the setting spray or prep spray, it can also be used as the skincare. And that's something I really love about this ultra fine mist. The only downside I'm going to talk about for this product is like it went through fairly fast. It's 75 millimeters for $37, so compared to a lot of other high-end brand setting mist, this isn't that bad a deal. I mean, I would definitely repurchase this one. Another one I want to actually try is from the Hourglass. It's called the Veil Setting Spray. It's 62 Canadian dollars for 120 mils. So comparing to the price, it's not that bad. And it's like it has a pretty good review in Sephora. And I saw some YouTubers review says it's like it gives you a pretty radiant finish. And yeah, that's something I would like to give it a try. Last but not least, I have 2 recommendations for perfumes. One is from Chloe. It's the original Chloe Eau de Parfum. I really like this one. It's more towards to the floral kind of fragrance family, and it has a really powdery floral. The keynotes are peony, rose, honey, and cedarwood. And every time I wear this perfume, I got a compliment. Like there are 3 different people just randomly ask me, "Oh my god, what are you wearing on your, what fragrance you're wearing?" And it's this one, the Chloe one. But if you're not a big fan of rose scent, you wouldn't like this one. But personally, I'm a huge fan of rose, so I love this perfume. This is my all-time perfume. Like if I can only keep one perfume for the rest of my life, this one it is. And the other one I really like is from Dior. It's the Dior Eau de Parfum. This one is also belongs to the floral family, and the scent type is more of fruity florals. It's a keynote. Oh yeah, this one also contains rose. It's like jasmine and rose. Yeah, seems like all the fragrance I introduce, seems all the fragrance I recommend are all like kind of the rosy family. Well, that's just my personal preference of like kind of fragrance reference. If you are like in the same family, like you're a huge fan of rose, you will love those 2 fragrances. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention that it's also great to go onto the sale page. It's always great to have sale on top of sale. For example, there's like the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks Trio, and there are some Marc Jacobs full coverage foundation, and there are also like Tom Ford Boys and Girls lip color lipstick. Those are very good deal. If you can find any shades or color that you like, it is a great opportunity to have that on top of the current. That's it for today's video. Thank you for coming to watch this video. I hope it's helpful for you to be a small guide to pick up some products from Sephora collections. Please leave me a comment below of what you are going to pick for the Sephora collection, and if you also like or you dislike the products I listed in this video, please give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. And I also just purchased the Charlotte Tilbury new diamond pot in the color Walk of Shame in both lip gloss and the eyeshadow, and I will do a dedicated video for that as well. And thank you guys. See you next one.